This is like the slowest slide ever.
My name is Zachary Hubbard, and I am the student worship leader here at Shenandoah University.
I am a double major in religion and media and communication. Media and communication is just one big opportunity to practice storytelling, and being a part of a local church is all about storytelling. And no matter what capacity you're working in the church, whether it's as worship pastor, lead pastor, it's all about storytelling and connecting with one another. You've probably heard about the one with the two animals. Anybody remember? I remember the fluffy things, and then the ones with horns. Come on. Sheeps, and then what else? What was the other team? Goats, like the Super Bowl, but not. I practice my faith by saying hi to people I run into in the quad. Just a simple hello or greeting them with a smile is enough to show God's grace and God's love to that person in just a finite amount of time that you get to see them. Or playing an instrument, playing drum set, just being able to help lead my neighbor, lead my fellow classmates in worship. So we lived in Delaware for my first 12 years, and when we moved to Virginia, I didn't play an instrument yet, but my parents wanted to really get involved in the church, which meant I was always at rehearsals, and meant I got to learn from the musicians, and these musicians poured into my life, and they really cared about who I was. As I started learning more and more instruments, I would start bringing them to rehearsal and trying to learn from these guys who were so good. And then once I got good enough, they started letting me play with them, and the more that I played with them, the more it became a habit, and the habits reaped a lifestyle, and I'm just loving it. I'm thinking back and remembering choosing to go to church band practice over and going and doing drugs with my friends. That was a conscious decision. And so being a musician opened those doors for me to make good life choices. Being a musician and being a part of the church and being really involved, the United Methodist Church organizes itself into conferences, and every year they meet, and I was lucky enough to be a part of the Virginia conference meeting one year where I met Dean of Spiritual Life, Justin Allen. He threw me a t-shirt and said Shenandoah on it, and it was a really cool meeting experience. It was hey, all this hard work and dedication and being passionate about what I do has opened the probably greatest door in my life, which was coming to SU. One of the best things I was looking forward to come to SU was this faith community and finding a bunch of people who were super intentional about going after God and loving one another and caring for one another. People who want to be deeply invested in what's going on in your life. The Wednesday opportunities and the Sunday worship opportunities are just a great time for us to come together over food and worship and community and get to hold each other accountable, worship with one another, and have a great time overall. Music is absolutely instrumental to my faith. It's an expression of me moving. Playing drum kit is a very bodily instrument, moving around. And the musical aspect of playing drum kit just really works together for my faith and giving me something to do while practicing my faith. Where I serve as the student worship leader. I'm not the guy in front, as most worship leaders are. I normally take a sort of backseat role during the service and really allow myself to enable the leaders around me because they're so capable. There's no reason for me to be doing it. When we're able to break off of the structure and not have everything laid out like a German train schedule, those are the moments when real worship happens. You're just listening to the Spirit and going where God leads you. If I was to sit and be an active bystander, I don't know that my faith would have the same impact on me that it does because I'm doing something for it. In our story tonight, where the master sends out his slaves with talents according to their ability.
This is my final show, my last hurrah, the grand finale, if you will. I am really excited about it. I'm really proud of my team and all they've come to learn and know and how much tighter we've gotten.
Every one of us has God-given gifts that He has called us to use for the betterment of the kingdom.
But it's I'm pretty bummed that I'm moving on.
What you get out of it is directly proportional to what you're willing to put in. You got to be willing to invest your talents to be able to get anything out. College is tough. It is. That's why it took me more than 8. But to hide our gifts and to ignore them is a great waste.
I have no doubt in my peers' abilities to step up and fill whatever size hole or whatever shape hole I'm going to leave. I do a lot, probably too much. It'd be better, probably for the body, for the kingdom, for the whole group, to spread out that responsibility and get more people invested and more people working on this great project together. I care about my people. And all the people that come, these are my sheep, and I'm just trying to herd them towards Christ. When you lose a sheep, you want to go after it. It doesn't matter who it is, which sheep, it doesn't freaking matter. All of the people that are here are my people, and I care about them. I just want to be surrounded by a group of people that care for me and love Jesus and like to have fun together. Because that's really all higher ground's ever been from the beginning.
I grew up with my father using this saying, and he said, "You're like a fist in a bucket of water. If I shove my fist in, it goes up, right? But as soon as I pull it out, it fills back in. That just means there's more space, more room, more opportunities for more people, new people, to invest, to give their talents to the betterment of the kingdom."
This is going to be okay. Because someone's going to step up and freaking own it. It's going to be amazing. I believe it.